Hello class and welcome to COMI261 Database Concepts. My name is Joel. I'll be monitoring and walking you through this course for this semester. If you are watching this video, that means you are awesome. You made it for the first step, which is going into Canvas and reading the first announcements, and then from there going to modules folder and then watching this orientation. Um, First of all, hopefully everybody's doing well and you're safe, you and your loved one, in these crazy times, and that everything is fine with you. Now, let's go ahead and jump into Canvas and the content. As soon as you log into Canvas, the first thing that will pop up is announcements. That's what I will be communicating with. That's what I'll use to communicate with emails. So please check the announcement multiple times, or logging in into Canvas multiple times a week, and my email, as this is the only way for me to connect with you this semester. So as you can see here, the first page gives you an overview of what the class will be, which is related to database management and the software you will be utilizing, which will be SQL. We'll be utilizing that, which is SQL Developer, Oracle. That's what we'll see. Mainly, we'll focus on. So there's a couple options available. There's the Microsoft SQL and there is the Oracle SQL. We'll be focusing on the Oracle SQL this semester, and also you'll need Microsoft Access for a few of the assignments that you'll complete. So first thing first, jumping into the syllabus folder, and then from there looking at the syllabus, which we'll do in a sec, and then everything else that you'll need during the semester will be under modules folder and then the discussion thread. So the first thing, before we move on, I want you to click on this link and then complete this form, release form info, for all online classes. If you guys already had an online class, that means you probably done this before. Please get it done, so the e-learning does not go and drive me crazy on students needed to do this, student didn't do this, and etc. So if we look at the syllabus, if we open that, it's a PDF file, so you guys can download it, save it somewhere to keep track of the notes. It is an online course. However, the difference this semester is that I will not be on campus due to the COVID-19 shutdown that we have. So I will not have office hours in my office on campus. However, I will have anytime on demand as you wish, office hours with you. I'll just need a 24 hours notice, and then once you do that, we'll do a Zoom meeting, or we can do a phone call, whatever works for you. And that's Monday through Friday, pretty much 100%. Saturday, Sunday, it's a on and off, depending on the weekend. My kids are also home with work and everything, so it's a little bit harder. But if you give me enough notice time, that will not be a problem at all, and I'll be available to discuss with you anything that you want. So based on this, the best way to communicate with me is via email, as I will check my email 7 days a week, either early in the morning or afternoon or evening or multiple times a day. It depends on the day how it goes. So really, if you want to get hold of me, that's the way to do it. Please, I would ask one humongous, huge, enormous favor. When you're sending an email, please remember to put COMI261 WWW01 and your name, your last name or first name, and the subject title of your email. The reason behind it is I receive a lot of emails, especially after the shutdown. We receive a zillion emails a day, and I don't want to go through them all if they're not useful. So if I see it's CMI261, I'll know it's from a student, I'll know it's an emergency, it's a 911, I have to reply to you. Even if I don't have an answer at the time I receive your message, I will reply telling you, I got your message, we'll get back to you. Then at that time, you don't have to worry about it. Now, if you send me an email and within 24 hours you do not get a message back from me, please, 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 please go ahead and send it again, so you are 100% positive that I received it. Now, especially if you're not using your webmail, my email address, you're using your personal different type of mail. I'm not sure if your email got to me or not, based on the firewall restrictions, which I know went higher on campus because of all the soliciting and the sniffing and all the garbage emails that we receive, which are a serious problem for the school and for everybody on campus. So you can always call the number, which is my office number, and that message will be forwarded to me. which will not be happen immediately, and that's what I'm afraid of, that I will not receive it right away. So email 100% coming to me. Attendance is taken as our semester starts on Tuesday, so it's due before Monday of the same week, 11:59 p.m. Attendance is purely and simply for financial aid purposes. You have to take the survey because we do a report, and then we send that report based on the attendance survey that was completed. If you're not on financial aid, you're paying out of pocket, please ignore it. You don't have to worry about it. So from there, the course teaches you basically concept of database maintenance, use, and look at few new data, especially with the new textbook that we have, which is the latest edition, which I love, the database concept. 10th edition, it's a lot of fun. And then we'll be using another textbook, which is the second half of the semester, which is a guide to SQL. Very simple, very straightforward, that walks you through it one step at a time, going from A to Z on how to do SQL, how to even download, which we'll talk about later. I'm not going to deal with it at this point. How to download Oracle, express your distance SQL, step to it, and etc. And it's really, really, really a lot of fun. And you'll see how much control you'll have over the application itself, and the freedom that it will give you to play with it and do a lot of fun stuff with it. So course objective, I leave that to you. Class expectation, leave that to you. The assignments and point values, it's a bunch of assignments, tests, quizzes, and possibly projects at the end of the semester. Points, values, assessments, you'll have quizzes, tests, and a project. Now, would that change based on do we do more assessment, less quizzes, more quizzes, less assessments? Yes, that's possible. Everything that you'll be graded on will be assigned in Canvas, and that's what your overall grade will be based on. Now, if you look at the calendar, the way we're going to work through the semester, week 1 will be covering chapter 1 and 2, which are chapter 1 is just a basic introduction to database, what database is. So it's very simple. You can scan through it pretty easily without any pain. The second one gives you a little bit more detail, so it's a little bit more interesting. So basically, the first chapter is just an intro, not much in it. The second chapter is the one that you need to focus on. And then week 2 we'll do chapter 3 and 4, quiz, and then you'll do discussion question 1. Now, as it comes to discussion questions, I'll be assigning you a question or two that you'll need to answer. The way it will work is the first initial post, which is your answer, will be due on, let's say, probably Friday. And then you'll have until Monday to reply to someone else, which in that case will be adding more content to one of your peers. So you have to read at least one initial post, and you have to reply with content, meaning with more data adding to it, not just, oh, good job, I agree, well done, oh, I didn't know. That will not count. You need to add. Your initial post should be how long? 5 pages? No, I'm just kidding. Like 5 to 7 sentences, something like that. 8 sentences maximum, full sentences. So a paragraph and a half maybe. I'm not looking for quantity, I'm looking more for quality. Your post reply, 3 to 5 sentences, 3 to 4 sentences should do the job, as long as you're adding more content to it. So that's the goal of basically how we're going to go through the semester. So please make note of those, and what you'll be completing, and how you'll be completing all of this. So late submissions, I don't accept late work except if there is a serious emergency. Please get hold of me. Let me work on it and see what can be done for you at that point. Incomplete, not given, withdraw. Hopefully that will not be the case. Please get hold of me if you're thinking about withdrawing, so I want you to salvage this course, at least, and if not, getting the best grade possible. If you go through some stuff. NS grade, which is a non-passing grade. Financial aid, please contact financial aid services. Academic integrity, basically don't copy stuff from the net and put it in a document and turn it in as your own work. That's plagiarism. You will get in trouble. It's not ethical. If you use something from the net, just give the source, where you found it, what did you use it, because I'll be able to figure it out using the software that we have that will map basically all your content with the entire internet library. So just please use your own content, create your own answers, and you'll be just fine. What I'm looking for is more an answer and a logic behind it more than a correct answer. I don't care about a correct answer without a logic behind it. So just do your own work and you'll be just fine. Statement of accommodation, that's in case you have any disability that you qualify for some exceptions. Please contact disability services. They'll give you a form. You'll email it to me and we'll work something out. Title 9, etc. Please review those. Now, as it comes to tutoring, I do not believe there is tutoring at this point, especially that the school is shut down. You can always give it a shot to Learning Center and try to see if they have any type of tutors available. It might happen, but please, I beg you, connect with me first. I'm here to help you. I'm here to do whatever it takes to make you to make you go through this course with as easy as possible and learn your content. MCC Care team, that's a team that is there for any personal hardship that you might go through or you're going through. These guys are professionals, 100%. It is your data is 100% secured. It's not shared with anyone, so you'll be in good hands if you have issues. Possible dangerous situations, please review that. System policy, please review that. COVID statement and policies, it does not apply to us. However, if you have other classes where it does apply to you, please review those because it is very critical that you stay safe and you keep everybody else safe. And the college is going very, very hard on these rules and requirements and regulations and etc. Changes to the syllabus, I do not foresee any reason why the syllabus will change. However, if it changes, I will update it. I will post it in Canvas. I will post an announcement and I will send you an email. That's basically the way for me to get hold of you guys and let you know about any of that. Mods, cultural value, please review those. And then finally, important dates for our semester. Now, next thing you need to do is go under discussion questions. And there's 3 different threads available. One is an introduction. I want you to introduce yourself to me and your classmates. Basically, just copy and paste these questions. You know, we're IT, we're lazy people. We don't like to type. Just copy paste them. And then from there, answer those questions. And then if you look here on the bottom, I did answer those questions. You can review it. You don't have to if you don't want to. But that gives you an idea of what, how to reply. The second one is peer help. Peer help is related to basically questions that you might have during the semester about the content. If you have any question, please post it here. If you're stuck on any section, any content, before you email me for help. Why? The reason behind it is we're missing the face-to-face connection, and the interaction that we have in a classroom. So this will allow to create that, and it might help others. And I will keep track of this on a daily basis. If no one's answered your questions within 24 hours, I will post it and post a reply to it. If not, if you don't get an answer within 24 at that time, please go ahead and connect with me, email me, and I'll be able to, provide you any possible help. Please don't post any questions related to grades. This is not the place for it. Those are stuff that are private. You'll need to connect with me directly via email. Last one is current events. That's for any events that you might find, an article, a video, something funny, something interesting. Please add it here related to coding, information security, computer network, anything related to IT. Basically, you can post it here and it'll be something to share. Maybe we can start a conversation or something of that nature. So if you go under modules, you are here because you clicked on it and you're watching the video. Then your syllabus is right here that you can review, and then you'll have units that are available. Basically, unit 1 allows you to review the content of unit 1, which will review what are the stuff that we'll be looking at. You can see the lesson plan that we'll review, objectives, activities that we'll do. Then from there you'll have your PowerPoint slides, chapter 1, chapter 2. Then from there you have instructions to take the quiz. So the quiz is basically 20 questions that you'll complete. You'll have 20 minutes. Once you start, you have to finish it. So it's multiple choice, true and false questions. Once you're done, just save and submit. And then finally, you'll have your assignment, which you'll need to complete. And the assignment for chapter 1 and chapter 2 most of the questions are like multiple choice questions. So please don't waste your time typing the questions. Any question that is multiple choice, don't waste your time typing it or going through the process of showing what that is and how to etc. So the idea behind it is just go ahead and, let's say for example, chapter 1, if you're doing the JC consulting exercise, so under that, click here, under this exercise right here, you can do question 1 and then you give your answer. Let's see, answer is A, then 2 is B, and then etc, etc. Now the ones, chapter 2 has more coding that you'll have to answer, like SQL coding. Then you'll have to type those. Or if you have here the critical questions for the first one, the first assignment, or the second one, or the third one, critical questions, then you'll have to type them and give me an answer. But any question that wants you to go back into the chapter and look at the answer and then find the answer, what that answer is, just type it. Don't waste your time typing the whole question and then the answer and then selecting. Make it as easy as possible. And then finally, you'll need to upload it into Canvas the same way you used to do with Blackboard, or attaching in an email. So you submit the assignment, choose a file, attach the 2 files. You can only submit once, so please make sure not to submit first and then you want to attach the second one if you have more than 1 file. Not in our case, but like in future assignments, please select multiple files, and then from there you'll be able to just submit your assignment. It's that simple for this first week. It shouldn't be bad at all. It should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully it'll be just an easy peasy first week for you to get into the groove. Please get hold of me. If there's anything that I can do to help you out, I'll be more than happy to assist. I'm here to help you navigate through the course, learn, pass the course, and move on to the next one. Please get hold of me. Don't wait until the last second. I'll repeat that a zillion times. I am here to do whatever it takes to help you out in this course or anything else related to courses you're taking right now. I will do whatever it takes to get you an answer, or get you to a person that will be able to get you an answer. I hope you'll have a great semester. We'll keep in touch, and then stay safe, guys.